What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got exciting news about One Piece TCG Regionals. They're coming, they're happening, the prizes are awesome, if a little frustrating. We'll get to them all in a minute. There are a bunch going on, and I, for one, am absolutely delighted. And there are a bunch of online regionals happening. So what does it say? Online regionals are a great way for players to participate in a championship from the comfort of their own homes. Set up your webcam and join the fray. Prizes will be delivered directly to your home. Prize today is limited to the host TO's area, i.e. you can't join from outside, which is good. Finals invites are only awarded to North American TCG Plus players. For North America, final championship invites will be passed down to the next highest ranking player if a finalist already has an invite. You must be a resident living in the region listed to partake. That's good, because otherwise the same players would do all of them and that'd be sad. Sale or transfer of admission tickets or privileges are strictly forbidden, i.e. only sign up if you're actually going to play. And if competitors are found to violate any of these requirements at any time before, during or after the competition, they will be disqualified from the event, forfeit prizes, and be subject to further suspensions. Basically, don't be that person that tries to enter tournaments they're not allowed to, or sell tickets and all of that good stuff. They want people to just join in and play, and all of this is a very, very good thing indeed. Also, it seems like it's very much like Digimon, where you don't need a finals invite outside of North America, but in North America, you need to actually qualify. So there are a bunch going on in North America. There are 4 on the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 25th of March. In Oceania, there's 1 on March the 19th. In Europe, there's 2 on the 18th and 19th, and then actually a third one on the 8th of April. And in Latin America, there's 1 on March the 18th. Oceania and Latin America only have 1 each, quite possibly because they're expecting fewer players. I know some of you are going to think that's wildly unfair, and you know what? You might be right. All I can tell you is I'm just bringing you the news right now. I'm telling you what's going on, where and how and all of that. I'm not here. I'm not in charge of these. I know there are going to be some offline regionals as well, which sound really cool. But as it stands at the moment, this is the deal. I'm sorry for those of you that are going to miss out. But do make sure you're looking out for when registration links go live. And I will, of course, be here with you guys. If you follow me on Twitter over at the Wassy, you have my word. If I ever see these tickets going up, I will try and make sure that I tweet out about them so that you guys can hopefully join in. But we are stepping up a little bit from, for instance, the Treasure Cup. We are jumping up a little bit in terms of prizes, and that sounds very, very cool indeed. So in terms of participation, what you get just for entering, it's kind of cool. You get a regional storage. It's a storage box. It looks like this. It's pretty cool. You get a Don sleeve ×1. These are just the regular Don sleeves. We've seen them before. You get a gold Don card ×1. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a gold Don. We've seen them given out in Japan. You get one of them. That's kind of cool. You get yourself an online regional participation pack ×1. We'll go over that more in a minute. A Don card pack volume 1. We'll go over that more in a minute. And an event pack volume 1. We'll go over that more in a minute. And actually, just for entering, yeah, that's pretty gosh darn cool, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty gosh darn cool. And up to top 32, this is pretty much where you are. Because top 128, you get a second event pack. Top 64, you get a second gold Don card. And top 128, you get Zoro sleeves, but you only get 10 of them. Now, they are the Akira Agara artwork. I'm not expecting to be making I don't know, top 128 is not that difficult, is it? I don't know. I'm going to try my hardest to make top 128. If I don't and you do, let's trade, shall we? I only want one of them, but I want one of these Agara sleeves because it's the artwork it's the alternate art of Zoro, the really good one with Rush, which I've said to you many times is one of my favourite artworks we've seen in the One Piece TCG as it's, of all the ones we've seen, this is amazing. But, yeah, this is not just that. It's actually that. Because it's on a sleeve, you've got a better look at the artwork, and it's just absolutely stunning. So top 128 is pretty cool because you get 10 of those sleeves, but you do only get 10 of those sleeves, which is kind of awkward because if you want to play them, you need at least 50. Bearing in mind, if you only get 50 and you break one, then you can't play them anymore because you got no spare sleeves. So it's going to get a little awkward, but if you try, you can get enough of these sleeves together to actually play a deck, and that's kind of cool. Now, we'll get up to top 32 and onwards in a minute, but let's pause for a minute and look at these packs. Now, in terms of the packs, Don Card Volume 1, there are 10 different types of Don. They're kind of cool. And essentially, you get one of these types of Don in each Don pack. One card at random from the Don pack. That's where we are. They're obviously, they're Don that we've seen over in Japan. These are not brand new cards we've never seen before. They are extremely cool. And you get one of them at random in your Don pack. So the more Don packs you get, the more Don sleeves you get. Wait, Don cards. They're cards, ladies and gentlemen. They're not sleeves. I could edit that out, but I'm not going to. So the more of these you buy, the more you get. These are kind of cool. That's rather lovely. Now, Event Pack Volume 1 is actually one we've seen before. These are not even new cards over here. We've seen that the Event Pack Volume 1 has been given out previously. It's kind of cool. We kind of like it. It's got promos that you're not going to get anywhere else. These are new cards. And you got the Porcus D Ace, which has got double attack. The Bartolomeo, which lets you end of your turn rest this character and set one of your film-type characters other than Bartolomeo as active. The Jinbei, that when KO'd, lets you place a character of a cost of 3 or less at the bottom of the owner's decks. And that is So-So, an artist we've seen in Pokemon before who is awesome. We've got the Uta that on play adds a Don card for your Don deck and rests it. And the Sengoku that's got Don X1 on your turn. Give all your opponent's characters -2 cost, which we know in black decks is a pretty important thing we're getting pretty excited about. Not new, but that is still very, very cool indeed. The new one we haven't seen before are the Online Regionals Participation Pack. Now, this features 6 cards, and they're all reprints. But they're reprints with lovely new artwork, and I don't remember seeing this artwork anywhere, even in Japan. So we've got the Trafalgar Law from OPO2. Remember, we haven't actually seen English OPO2 cards yet. These are the first ones. Activate main, 1 cost, and you can return this character to the owner's hand and play a character of a cost of 3 or less from your hand. It is a good card that is actually seeing a bunch of play over in Japan at the moment in these green decks, and it is cool to note that it does have the 2023 online participant stamped on it. Now, we've also got the Kobe from OPO2 on play. Trash a card from your hand. KO up to one of your opponent's characters of a cost of 3 or less. Again, a decent card I've seen popping up in deck lists in Japan. We've got the Sanji from Starter Deck 1, Don X2, and you gain Rush. We've got the Marshall D. Teach from Starter Deck 3. On play, return up to 1 character of a cost of 3 or less to its owner's hand. The Jack from Starter Deck 4 that lets you trash a card from your hand and add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as active. And then Charlotte Puddin from Starter Deck 7. On play, look at the top card of yours or your opponent's life and place it at the top or bottom of your life. These are very cool cards. I really like the artwork. They're ones we haven't seen before in terms of alternate art. The problem is they're 1-card packs. And we've seen with like Digimon regionals in the past that you've actually had the participation set. I'm fairly sure I might be misremembering that. Just give us a set. Come on, give us a set of 6. That makes me a little bit sad. Never mind. Nothing we can do about it now. But then we get to the good prizes. Top 32, you get another Gold Don card. But you also get a Finalist card set. And here you do get the set. Now, these are exactly the same cards as I've just shown you. The only difference is they are stamped with Finalist, not with Participation. Other than that, exactly the same cards. Same cards, same artwork, but they have the Finalist stamp rather than Participation. It's pretty gosh darn cool. But you also get the Finalist playmat. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I look at this playmat and I don't really care. Like, if this was a playmat that was just being sold, it wouldn't be the kind of playmat I'd be rushing out to buy. But it is only being given out to the finalists of these online regionals, and as it stands at the moment, there's like 11? It's 4 in North America, 3 in Europe, that's 7, 1 in Oceania, 1 in Latin America, there's 9. There's literally 9. And okay, fine, they're being given out to the top 32, but that's still not that many. These are not going to be playmats that are everywhere and easy to find to get hold of. Now, top 16, you get a Nationals invite, North America only. Remember, outside of North America, you're not going to need an invite. No, it's not particularly fair, but in the same way, I'm imagining that Oceania and Latin America get fewer online regionals because they're expecting fewer players. North America has to have an invite system for finals because there are literally too many players in North America. They cannot hold a tournament large enough, and having it without an invite would be an absolute nightmare in terms of the amount of people trying to sign up and how quickly they'd be trying to do it. So no, having a finals invite in only one region is not particularly fair, but I'm hoping you can all understand why it has to be this way, because they can't hold a tournament big enough. Now, if you get all the way to second, you get 10 gold Don cards, and this is actually a really big deal because you need 10 Don to play. So now you've actually got enough to play with. And you get a Monkey D. Luffy serial numbered card. And we don't need to go into this. We've talked about this time and time again. We know what the deal here is, but this is still extremely cool and I love it. Still don't have one, still really want one. But winning is worth it. Because there is another set of these online regional cards which says winner on them. And these are only given to the winner. So finalists are given a top 32. That's kind of cool. That's pretty sought after. That's pretty rare. That's pretty unique. But winner, ladies and gentlemen, winner is only given to, and this might shock you, the person that actually wins the whole thing. These are extremely cool cards. And I like this. I like the fact that you're going to get to the final of the online regional and there's going to be something to play for. It is actually going to be worth going for this, and I absolutely love it. This makes me very, very, very happy indeed. But that's not all you get for winning the whole gosh darn thing, although you do get it, and that's really cool. You also get yourself 10 gold Don cards, a Monkey D. Luffy serial numbered card, a booster box, and a champion playmat. It always weirds me out that you get one booster box for winning the whole giant online regional. In Pokemon, they throw more booster boxes at you. But no one really cares about the booster box. Like, let's be perfectly honest, that is not what you're really playing for here. You want the champion card set, the serial Luffy, and the champion playmat. Now, the champion playmat is one I very much want. It's basically 3 of the artworks from OPO2 mashed together onto a playmat. It just looks really cool. And it says Regionals Champion on, and I like it very much indeed. Basically, a lot of cool stuff going on. These online regionals sound amazing. I am personally going to be trying to sign up and take part in the Europe ones. I'm hoping I can get into those ones. There might be a thing where you can only enter one or the other. I don't know. That is pure speculation on my part, let's be clear. But I've seen this in the past for like Digimon. I believe it was Digimon, where you were limited to only enter one or the other, just to try and make things fairer to get more people in. Either way, the participation prizes alone are cool, but these prizes are... I love these online regionals. They've done it for Digimon, they're doing them here. I love it, makes me happy, go team, etc. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of cool stuff happening. I want all this, but now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me how excited you are. Tell me if you think it's weird that if you win the whole thing, you'll have the finalist set for making top 32, and you'll have the winner set for winning the whole thing, but you won't have the whole participation set because you're only actually going to have one participation pack, 3 participation prizes, and you never get a second participation pack no matter how high you go in the tournament. Tell me if you think that's weird. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord and chat with us, all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.